Hey y'all, I'm MJ from All to Love, and I just wanted to do a quick little update about the emerging new economy and the big changes that we're going to be seeing on. I have my retainer in, don't mind me. And the big changes that we're going to be seeing as far as how the new paradigm is conducting business. And business in the new paradigm is really all about being real, which is equivalent to being authentic, being vulnerable, that's like being real and authentic as well, and transparency. So, if you're gonna be real, you're gonna be honest, you're gonna be vulnerable, you're gonna be sharing your ups and downs with your customers and your clients, and you're just going to be yourself. So when you get to be yourself and you're leading from the heart and you're leading from a place of being of service to people and being of service to yourself as well. And so you're really promoting, because why would you want to sell a product that you don't want yourself, right? So you got to connect to your service and be able to be passionate about it. Know that it's coming from your heart. Know that it's going from fulfilling a vision that includes everybody, right? Being it for the good of all. So how we conduct ourselves is ultimately really how we merge into new paradigm business model. And for me, I remember coming up against this when I was sort of traversing and making my way even as a yoga teacher. And, I see different yoga studios and people doing things that I was just like, well, that's not like yoga, like how can you be kind of conflicted in that regard, right? And so, and people basically, like, people would hide under the veil of business that's not personal, or people would do really dicky moves and be like, well, that's just business, And in my heart, I was like, that doesn't gel with me. Like, I don't want to have to lie to people. I don't want to have to, compete with other people, because when you're authentic, there's no competition. It's not like you're afraid someone's going to take your spot, because nobody can be you, right? So when you're authentic, there's no competition. When you're vulnerable and transparent, you basically, you recognize that your customers, that's your livelihood, that's your support system. We don't want to just try to be getting stuff from one another. We actually want to genuinely support one another in an upliftment, in an expansion, in a sustainable model. And if we're always trying to get stuff, and we're hidden behind all these veils around our self-worth, so we need to get lots of money, we need to lie to people and all that kind of stuff, more and more of the millennial generation, these are second wave indigos, these are light workers, if you want to use that expression, crystalline, rainbow kids. And what's happening is that more and more people can basically see through the bullshit. They can feel when people aren't being real. They can feel when somebody's just trying to fucking sell them some quick fix and not actually be real about who they are, what kind of trials and tribulations they've undergone. And ultimately, it's all more human. That makes us all a lot more likable. So I always want to say thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you want to know more about me or about All to Love, you can go to alltolove.com. If you want to support this channel more, then you can go in the description box and check out the different ways that you can subscribe by donating to All to Love or becoming a patron. And otherwise, if you have questions about how to find your purpose, how to feel into your purpose, how to find your truth, then just send me an email, molly@alltolove.com. If you want to get involved as a blogger with All to Love Team Love, then send a message to teamlove@alltolove.com, and myself or one of the team will always try to get back to you within 2 days. Okay, guys? Oh, yeah, and don't forget to buy the book, The Fearless Life Guide. Love you loads. Have an awesome day. And don't forget, you're enough, you're enough, you're enough. Don't be afraid to be who you are, because everything that you desire in this whole entire world is really comes to you when you resonate that, when you vibrate the truth of your being. It doesn't have to look like anybody else's truth. It doesn't have to be squeaky clean or perfect or any of that bullshit. It just has to resonate with you, with who you are. And you are the only one who can really know that for yourself. So I hope you're having an awesome day. Love you loads. Bye, guys.